Hello and welcome back to part 23 of Let's Play Link's Awakening DX. Well, today, now that we have our rooster friend, we are going to make use of him. And much to Odin Spec 33's excitement, we are going to be spending the majority of this episode in the Tal Tal Heights, so you'll get to be hearing a lot of that music. And I do go into caves occasionally, but it shouldn't be anything too interrupting of the theme. And you will have your rooster friend with you up until until you enter the 7th dungeon. So anything that you may want to do, there's a couple secret seashells that you can find. Most specifically, outside Cannon Lake Castle on the left side, there was an expanse of, I think, 4 or 5 pits, and you can only cross those pits with the rooster, so you definitely have to use him. And I know I'm bypassing heart pieces and whatnot, but I'll come back to those, so don't worry about it. The focus of this episode is just to get to the 7th dungeon, which I absolutely hate with a passion so much. Can't stand it. So, yeah, the 7th dungeon is called the Eagle's Tower. And, let's have a little contest, since, Jeff Lars and Perry748 seem to be, have a fetish for contests. Let's have a contest, okay? To see, what type of, boss do you think is going to be atop the Eagle's Tower? It'll blow your mind. And, the winner of this contest will get the privilege of watching my next part of my series. So, yeah, if you can guess what the boss of the Eagle's Tower is, I'll let you watch part 24. So, that's definitely something to look forward to. But in all honesty, if you're watching this video and you haven't already watched Perry748's and Jeff Lars' video, please participate in their contests, because a contest isn't really a contest unless you have participation. So, yeah, definitely go and give your guess to whatever. I don't exactly know what I already participated in both of them, but I don't remember exactly what they were at the moment. But, yeah, Perry748 and Jeff Lars, go check out their stuff and participate in their contest, please. Okay, this is the reason why you need the rooster. So you can pick him up, and you can't cross this gap any other way. No item will let you do that. And this is the way that you can pick up. Holy crap, you've got the bird key. And it's also really fun when you don't come here first and you make it all the way to the Eagle's Tower, and then you realize that you needed a key, and then you have to come all the way back here after wasting 5 minutes of recording time to get there the first time. And you should have known better because you made the same mistake playing it on the actual Game Boy Color, but you still made the same stupid mistake for some reason. Okay, I'm done talking in second person. Perry748 likes to talk in third. I prefer second. So anyway, now that we have the bird key, we are going to put it to good use. Unfortunately, actually, we're putting it to good use for a very bad cause, because I absolutely positively hate the Eagle's Tower, which is kind of funny because I hate it, but as you'll see in this video, no, I don't want to ruin it yet. You'll see. I'll make note of it eventually. You are near the Eagle's Tower. Beware of the bird. What bird could he be talking about? I have no idea. And make sure that you, your answers to what the animal could be, make sure that you multiply it by 6, divide it by 7, take the square root, and find the natural log, if you wouldn't mind. And if you could, draw me a sine curve and make sure that it is blue. That would be very helpful. So now we're going to make our way to the actual tower itself. I'm not too sure what the point of that expanses right there on that screen, they didn't really need to make it. Because, I mean, they could have the one here, but it's pretty much unnecessary for them to actually waste game space by doing that. But, whatever. I'm not one to criticize game design. I couldn't make anything better, so it's whatevs. So, right here, if you bomb this wall, which is really not obvious at all, you can find another fairy fountain, one of which I will not be pressing the speed up button at all, as the rooster repeatedly hits Link in the butt. Now we've got full hearts and sword beams and a piece of power. Stop mocking me, game. I have the red tunic and I have a level 2 sword. I don't need your handouts. Let's get rid of it. Stupid. I've always wondered if it would actually have any impact, but I don't think it would. I'm not even too sure the red tunic has that much of an impact besides knocking enemies back. Couldn't really tell you. And I'm pretty sure that one of my least favorite enemies in the game are the ones that are trapped underneath the spiders that are trapped underneath the Guardian Acorn. I should have had a contest at the very beginning of this game to count how many times I would have pieces of power and Guardian Acorns by the time I finished. And if the answer that you guessed was too many, you were right. Okay, so now that we made it out of there, we are finally on our way to the Eagle's Tower. So let's hop ourselves over there. Beautiful ocean view in the background. No, not bird. I don't want the bird. Alright. So now the tower comes to life. Spins it around. And there is a staircase. And I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but I ran out of content. I wasn't going to make a 7-minute video. So I guess we'll start level 7, the Eagle's Tower. Much to my dismay, because I don't like starting dungeons in the middle of videos, but it's whatever. And I thought that, hey, sword beams, awesome, cool. I bet we can kill Wizrobs now. Nope. No, we can't. We can kill him with awesome bow and arrow, though, which causes us to lose life and lose our sword beams, which are my favorite. And this place has, okay. You can say that it has 4 levels, but essentially it's like 3.5. Because, well, I don't want to ruin it, but you'll see why I say that it only has like 3.5. We'll just say that one of the levels isn't very important. And, surprisingly, I got really far in this video, which was weird, because the first time I played this, it took me forever to get where I was going. But in this video, I got really, really far, I think. Okay, this is the main gimmick of the Eagle's Tower, this ball right here. First, what you're going to need to do is take the ball and place it near the exit. Then you're going to go over here and grab the little handle that you can pull. Grab the handle. Pull it all the way out as far as you can. And then you need to race over there, grab the ball, and make it through the doorway in time, which I failed at doing. You'll see an easier way to do it here in a moment, because you can race your way over there, but generally it's kind of hard to beat the lever. So, easiest way to do, come back in, grab the ball, make your way out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the ball and throw it against the pillars. There's 4 pillars in all. You need to find all 4 of them and throw the ball against each of them once. And I didn't really throw the ball. I kind of like ran into the pillar there, so that was kind of strange. So throw the ball over the crystal bricks or whatever those are called, the ones that look like pieces of cheese. Then we are going to be rewarded with pillar number 2. And when I was younger, I didn't understand this concept of the pillars. I had no idea what to do with them. And it's kind of like these things where when you're younger, you have a different mindset, and the way you go about solving puzzles is differently because you don't think as critically as when you're older. And so I really didn't understand what the point of the pillars were. I knew that there was a ball and there were pillars, but I couldn't figure out for the longest time what that meant. But, you know, it's a really obvious puzzle now. So, yeah, all you have to do is find the pillars and knock them over. Getting to the final pillar is a little bit tricky, but you'll see that, you know, it's not as difficult as you think. Okay, we can't go that way because the cheese is up. So we're going to push this aside. There's the third pillar. Oh my gosh, I hate these enemies so much. You're going to see why I hate them in a little while. Oh, not in this episode, but in future episodes. Those things ruin my lives. My lives. I'm a cat. Life. Alright, I've been NHSDL6. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Subscribe.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.